What have you learnt from your audience feedback? Initially, our group drafted an idea on what our narrative should be about. This consisted of a boy who enjoyed downloading illegal things and stumbles across a hidden file. He downloads this information and then finds his bedroom trashed. His friend then mysteriously dies, and he is eventually chased by a hitman who eventually runs him over and kills him. Our group really did believe that this was a good idea, until we faced our target audience, who were 15 to 24-year-olds. We received feedback that wasn't too positive. Our target audience argued that our ideas were way too elaborate and complicated for amateur producers like ourselves because of the stunts we planned, as they were out of our league. However, our target audience did think that we were onto something and argued that our idea was good, but we just had to tone it down and create a character that they can relate to. So we went back to the drawing board and took on our target audience's advice. We kept the outline of the idea, but changed it into something much simpler. We decided to settle for a teenage boy who still enjoys hacking and accidentally comes across a government file. He then downloads this file onto a USB and realizes that he's being followed. He ends up being caught by the government agent. The teenager gets tortured, but the last scene shows our teenager holding the USB, showing that he has escaped from his captor. Again, we went back to our target audience, and the large majority approved of the idea and believed that it was more realistic as well as exciting. So our group now had a narrative and the main idea for our trailer. However, we still hadn't come up with a name for our trailer. Therefore, our group crafted a list of possible names for our trailer. This included Unmasked, Encoded, Hunted, Hacked, and Paranoia. We asked a group of 20 people that were part of our target audience. In conclusion, 5 people voted for Unmasked, but the large majority, which was 10 people, had voted for Hunted. Therefore, our group chose Hunted because this is what our target audience wanted. We also focused on collecting feedback about our film magazine and film poster. For our magazine research, we asked our target audience, what film magazines do you know of? The 3 magazines we received were Little White Lies, Total Film, and Empire. Therefore, after extensive research and based on our trailer's genre, which is a psychological thriller, we decided to go with Total Film because we felt our film related best to this. Meanwhile, our film poster, we asked our target audience about what type of colour scheme would fit an action/psychological thriller. We provided options which were red, black, and dark blue. There was a divide between black and dark blue, but we decided with dark blue because we were inspired by the film poster for Enemy of the State. As we progressed, we eventually finished our trailer and the ancillary text, and our group felt that we needed to carry out more audience feedback. In order to find out whether our trailer and ancillary text had fulfilled their purpose in attracting our target audience, and more importantly, was it enjoyable? As I researched previously about the demographics of my target audience, the best way to ask for my audience feedback about my work was through Facebook. My group then created a Facebook page which was dedicated to our trailer and text. I then took on the role of asking my target audience, what was your favourite element of our trailer? The options were sound, camera shots, narrative, and mise-en-scene. 30% chose sound, 30% chose camera shots, and 30% chose narrative. Meanwhile, only 10% chose mise-en-scene. This meant that my mise-en-scene wasn't all too strong within my trailer. However, the rest of the elements played a really equally important part within my trailer. I also asked for feedback on my magazine cover. I asked my target audience whether they would purchase the magazine. I received replies such as, yes, it looks really professional, and yes, it looks really interesting, and yes, I love the layout. These comments reassured me and let me know that our magazine had accomplished our goal. We also asked whether the film poster would have persuaded them to see our film. Again, we received great feedback, such as the positioning of the cameras is really unique, and I want to know what is happening. And it has a gloomy effect to it. I love it. This meant that the enigma that we wanted to create initially was successful. Overall, all of our products were successful because we met our target audience's needs and wants. However, an EBI from our target audience for our trailer is that our ident should have started from the beginning rather than having a scene and then the ident. Throughout this experience, I learnt that our target audience's demands are a crucial part to the success of any media product and that audience feedback is vital. Thank you for watching.